Back clock.
Is it? Is it actually back? Oh my god, a bear!
Oh. Anyway.
Oh!
Welcome. We're doing a Pokemon Ralts family only run. Pokemon Scarlet. So you can see I've got my Ralts family. All of these Pokemon definitely evolved from Ralts. Every
At the
one of them.
optimal level, I might add.
Every one of them evolves from a Ralts. All of them do.
I suppose in like a Darwinian evolution sort of way.
The reason we're doing this is last year, Nathan, who is on the call with me,
Hello.
got me the greatest birthday gift I've ever received, which is 2 shiny Ralts, male and female Ralts, which is my favorite Pokemon family. Particularly Gallade is my favorite Pokemon. And at that time, Pokemon Home was not released. So they just kind of sat in a box. But now we're doing this run where I'm trying to beat all of Scarlet with the 2 that he traded me and a third. Because you have to have 3 Pokemon for some things, I went and caught myself Iron Valiant.
Yeah, in order to do the Team Star bases, you have to have 3 Pokemon.
With all that being said, we've got 3 goals to do tonight. 4 goals to do tonight.
Yeah.
We need
I think
to
you have
beat
to do all
Nimona.
3. Yeah.
We need to beat Arvin.
Yeah.
We need to beat the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to go fight Cassiopeia.
Correct?
And then we need to do the end game.
Yeah.
It's 5 whole things. I'm going to move towards Arvin first.
You won't.
I don't have that fly zone.
I think you're just it's hovering over him.
Oh,
I don't know
okay,
if you can
got
zoom
it.
in more.
I was like, I know that I've missed several fly zones. You have to hit this one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if the optimal level is good enough to beat Arvin. First off, let's check moves real quick. I think this is fine. Where is he?
You just go into that. Yeah.
There we go.
So, fun fact, if you were speedrunning, it's actually optimal to do Arvin last of these 3 fights.
Why?
At the end, he's going to have a little cutscene that says, hey, we'll do the Area Zero stuff when we get some more friends. And then that little bit is skipped if you've already done Cassiopeia and...
They don't have that dialogue?
It is a shorter, at least, cutscene.
Gotcha.
Where I don't know if it skips a cutscene or if it's just a shorter cutscene where he doesn't have to do, hey, we'll do this Area Zero thing once we get some more backup or whatever.
You know what I really like about you bringing that up just now?
What's that?
We're able to skip the sad boy hours. Talk about
That's
something
true.
else.
It's even raining.
It did literally start raining just now. It also started raining not too long ago in my real life.
I'm hoping we get some of that here. We've been very dry. If you were playing Violet, in this room is the explainer for Iron Valiant.
The thing that explains it was an experiment to be the most powerful psychic Pokemon that's not either of its types psychic.
The Culture journal entry. I think in this game it'll talk about Roaring Moon.
Yeah. Hello, Professor Mommy.
It's like she referred to herself in the third person. And lying over here is Professor Sada, a third of a person.
It does have, watching it a second time, knowing how it ends, it does have very, like, her body language is not matching what she's saying.
Yeah. There is a level of uncanny there.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of a cool detail to add.
Yeah. Well, and anything that, like, adds that level of replayability where you're like, oh, I'm going to be watching for this the next time I play.
If they're going to make me watch the cutscenes every time,
yeah,
they might as well make them interesting. Give little subtle things like that.
Yeah, like having a sort of twist like that gives you something that you can watch out for on a subsequent playthrough.
Yeah. I still would like the option to skip cutscenes.
Yeah, no, it would be nice if you could actually do that.
We might literally be done with the run already. Imagine all the cutscenes we could have skipped. Someday we're going to be emulating these games. We're going to be doing hacked versions of them.
I think someday could be today if you wanted them to be.
Well, I guess that's technically true.
I know that there is at least a Sword and Shield randomizer. I don't think one exists for this game yet. But I have seen people posting things.
Yeah,
from
it actually
Sword
got
and Shield.
cracked pretty early, didn't it? There were videos of like HD, it being run in HD on PC like a couple weeks after the game came out, weren't there?
I have no idea. I think that was still in my spoiler embargo at that time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the DLC comes out this Wednesday, so if I know things have leaked from that. If we can avoid that in chat, that would be cool.
Yes. But also on that note, on Wednesday, I think Nathan will be running a stream.
I think we are going to do a little bit of a couple of bonus streams to get through the DLC. At least Wednesday, we'll see if we can find some time to all convene on Saturday too.
Do you have to buy the DLC twice for each version of the game?
I don't think you have to buy it twice for each version, but you do have to buy it twice if you have both versions of the game. There is a Scarlet DLC and a Violet DLC.
That's Toad Scroll, Poison Ground.
It is ground grass.
Ground Grass, I was wrong. Let's see, what do I want to do?
Same typing as Torterra.
There, just now.
Are we chopping mushrooms, Rusty?
Yep. Scoville.
That is such a cool Pokeball exit animation. Love the way it brings up the glaive.
I like
Also,
this. What?
But just a Pokemon holding a glaive is kind of cool.
Yeah, I love that it has a glaive and two swords.
Okay.
Glaive Two Swords is the name of my D&D.
It does sound like a jokey
Hexblade
D&D
Warlock.
character. Now, the one thing to watch out for is if you're running booster energy like that, you do lose the booster energy boost if you swap out.
Yeah. I'm not worried about keeping it for this fight. We are a little overloaded.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have any problems.
And as we are seeing, most of his Pokemon are weak to fighting.
He is a little vulnerable to it.
So what do you think? Is he going to hit me with a Sucker Punch?
I don't know if it gets Sucker Punch.
Surely it does. It must.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it in a Golden Pedic page, at least.
Alright, well then
I do like Mabasca's cry.
just a bark.
Yeah.
I do like it when a big dog stays with
Oh.
Thanks, little buddy. Okay, should we go for Cassiopeia or Nimona first?
Which one do you think is going to be harder? Which one do you want more experience for?
Oh, the EVs are going to be super easy, aren't they? I don't really need more experience for any of them. You said I'm a little overleveled.
I'm gonna get a new notebook! Oh, hey, it's Clive.
Come on!
Oh my god, it's Penny! I'm in Clavel!
I already knew that.
No way! Monkey!
It's time for Bonk.
I also like Orangutan's cry. Well, Rusty, you ruined it. Now he's not level 69.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Some kind of boss. Warhound doomed to fail.
Houndoom is one of the Pokemon that rotates based on your starter.
Oh, that makes sense.
You won't have it if you picked Fuecoco.
Interesting.
I know Gyarados is his water type. I forget what his grass type.
Probably Herbaliva. No, if it's going to be an older Pokemon.
It is Amogus. Yep. It's Amogus. So he also has Abomasnow. But that's on all of his teams. Booster energy? I hardly know her energy.
I like his little mustache.
I like the fact that he sets up Snowscape and Aurora Veil very easily. I actually used one on one of my VGC teams.
He's gonna address this is a water type.
That sounds like him. I like how it's dancing along with Curlia.
Oh yeah. That thing exploded this time.
You did. You ducked him up.
Get ducked on.
The duck!
Oh, you've grown so strong. I'm sure you're doing just as well in your classes. You've been going to your classes, right? You've
Ominous rain.
you've done anything at the school, right?
I'm curious if you were to simulate their battle, who would actually win?
I never really understood why it was against the rules to have a Pokemon battle at the Pokemon battling school.
Well, you can have battles at the school, they just have to be in the battlefield.
But why?
I can understand, like, you know, you worked at a school, they have a time and place for the proper things. You need to go to the schoolyard.
Schoolyard, okay.
But it needs to be night.
How do you make it night?
Hey, it's night.
Oh. I'm night.
They're night. I love the implication that we wouldn't have known it was Penny if she had left that hood up. Clive.
Yes, I will record it on my smartphone. I know how to operate those.
I literally had a customer today that had me operate their phone because they didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Not an irregular occurrence in my office.
Incredible fool. Which evolution does she not use?
There are two. I believe she doesn't have an Espeon and a Glaceon, I think. Also, all of her Pokemon know Quick Attack and Baby Doll. Also, if you thought Clazzle's theme went hard...
Yeah. Also, the lighting engine has Iron Valiant with a very silver.
It looks cool. Cool guy.
Oh no, my incredible attack. My genuinely bonkers attacks. I don't really need to swap it.
Like, if they all use Baby Doll eyes on, you might get, like, worn down.
Yeah, the optimal choice would actually be to use Gardevoir for the whole fight, wouldn't it?
But, like, Gallade's gonna crit half the time anyway, so, you know. I don't think any of your Pokemon would struggle.
It's just a bunch of
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sir?
You guys have a speed tie?
Yes.
I can't think it would be using any negative priority moves. Oh, it doesn't know any priority moves. I guess you guys can just defeat that.
Wouldn't it be funny if instead of a bunch of EVs, she just had 6 trucks?
6 what?
The truck
Oh,
things.
the Starmobile?
Yeah.
That would be busted. Sylveon's actually kind of a tough one to fight, so I would not be concerned about that.
I think I still want
Do if you crit.
that. Now I want to know if I would have. I probably would have.
Sylveon's defense is not good. I would not be shocked. It's got good HP, so not horrible, but...
But I do have Poison Jab on my Iron Valiant.
You do.
So, like...
Sylveon kind of got some VGC usage there, like, toward the beginning of the generation, where it was running Throat Spray. I think there was a Sylveon team that actually did pretty well at Worlds, too. Part of that is that there are a lot of Fairy League things that are good in VGC. At the most recent regional, I think Urshifu and Iron Hands were 2 and 3 respectively. Maybe sometimes our bestest friends ever talk to us only through computers.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll admit it. I was the real Cassiopeia. It was I who organized Team Star. Because only somebody with as much Pokemon knowledge with me could come up as with the bullshit that is the Starmobiles. I did actually post it in our Discord recently, and I will type in !Discord so you can check it out. But they have data mined how auto battles work recently.
Ooh.
And, spoiler alert, it's really fucking jank.
But why?
So, very funny that Cassiopeia didn't see through Clive.
I have some big feelings about that wig.
Momo. They animated a new thing. Well done, Game Freak.
You mean I did all that work to disband Team Star for nothing?
I do like the idea that like your character would be pissed off. You're like, oh really? Let's talk to my Iron Valiant. Let's see what he has to say about that.
We didn't even beat the villainous team of this game. Brazen customization of school uniforms.
To be fair,
I want to say no.
you know how like okay,
No.
like we both think that like if there were like a school that taught you how to fight Pokemon, then that would be like the greatest thing in the universe, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like how in that one book series about the Turf Wizards, how everybody was like, how can they talk about how much they hate class when they're literally learning magic? It's kind of like that, where like these people are complaining about school and like, oh man, it's bored.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that this is it's their whole world.
Yeah. And it's like these people don't know how good they have it, but the fact that they live in a world where they can like, you know, command a bear to attack somebody on with like a little capsule thing.
Like 100. If I had grown up 100 years ago, the idea of going to a school where everybody had a laptop, it'd be like, what? How could anybody hate this environment?
Yeah. You'd feel like you were living in the Jetsons.
Right. It's over here.
Yes. You know, you can kind of go through these buildings to your right. To your right. For what it's worth, I think you can just climb over the mountain too.
we tested that.
Like, you'd hit a load zone, but...
You can't climb over the mountain from the city, but you can leave the city.
Yeah. Very baby.
You do a decent impression of Oh God! It's a normal meow.
Now you'll never beat the Elite Four.
What did he just do?
He made you faint.
No,
right?
But did you see his little, like, whoo?
Oh, no, I didn't.
He did like a 360 in like 2 frames. There's a weird color.
I don't think so. I forget exactly what Shiny Tandemos looks like. I think it's kind of a yellowy tint, if I recall.
That's what I was thinking, is that it looked a little yellowery than it should have. That's why I checked.
Yes. It is difficult to tell the difference, but yes, the pants and shirt are slightly more yellowy. But you could be forgiven for not noticing it in-game. I pulled up the home renders, and it is very difficult to see the difference.
What am I going to do about this? Oh no, my attack!
The last one was like level 5 or something, right? Surely this was going to be just as good. It's not. It's thick.
Okay. How many tries is it going to take me to get through the Elite Four questions?
I can put up a poll toward that effect. Hey, put up a poll.
Don't we have to fight Nimona?
Not until after you beat them.
Oh, okay.
But first you gotta pass the oral exam.
I do not like the way you said that.
Oral exam.
Why did you think that would be better? Nathan.
All right, first question of the exam. Why did you sit down in that chair so weird?
Oh God. All three of these are true.
You want your treasure.
Who did I lose a Pokemon in?
If I remember correctly, I think you kind of struggled against Iona.
I'm going to flex my textures at you intimidatingly.
I did not know the answer to that one.
It's because I have to fight the grass cat.
That's true, yeah.
If you say no, you just fail, right?
I believe on that question particularly, yes. I know some of them the answer doesn't matter. Some of them it does. Is that a Hatena on your hat? I think that's a Hatena.
I think it is.
Because it's a hat. She took off her glasses. name of the moon, I will punish you!
Oh, I crit.
Well done.
Round 5. I don't really have anything specific in round 5. Fairy resists fire.
Fire resists fair. Whoop, whoop. Blue.
What is the little girl's type?
Heal. You're talking about Poppy?
Yes. It's got sturdy.
It does.
It definitely has sturdy.
It does. Goodbye, average Tusk.
Goodbye, regular Tusk.
You did 3 slices in the animation, 1 for each head.
Yep. That's also how many heads it's now missing. But Rusty, it's poison type. No, it's not.
It currently is poison type. Poison point?
Nope.
Didn't poison point you. Oh, and you're like just shy of leveling up too.
That happened at the end of Arven's fight too.
I like how Rika looks a little bit grumpy. Avenge me! Alright, Rusty, defeat the baby.
I'm gonna fight the baby.
If I had a nickel for every elephant that you fought in this Elite Four, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Falcon! Ha!
Does steel and flying make it neutral to fighting?
Drain Punch will be neutral. A little bit. The good news is you're going to drink a lot of that back up with this next Drain Punch.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm going to outspeed this Magazine. I am surprised that did not. Got me.
Dead.
Again, I'm surprised that Drain Punch didn't.
It's only like Drain Punch. I think is like a weird amount.
But Magnezone has a lot of it.
50% of the damage done. It does not shock me that you weren't quite fully healed. For it to have fully healed you, Magnezone would have had to have over, I think, like 1.5 times your HP, and it's not that high. Especially given the level disparity. Wouldn't it be very funny if, on Tinkaton, if the Terra Crown was on the hammer instead of Tinkaton?
As if the hammer was the Pokemon?
Yeah.
It would be very funny. Mr.
Larry!
Hello there, it's me, Larry.
Thankfully, Rusty, you have 2 fighting types and he's a normal trainer, so you got this.
Yeah, it's definitely not the one fight that I'm worried about. Let's see what we got to do with it. That's not what we want to do.
Wait, can you access your boxes in here?
Yep.
That seems busted.
Stealth Rock would have been fun.
I think it's optimistic to think that any of your Pokemon get it.
Earthquake does not help me.
I'm not seeing anything that I'm like... a coverage move that would, like, super duper own them.
Yeah.
I think Gardevoir gets maybe Thunderbolt. Valiant does get Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, and Charge Beam.
I don't have access to any of those.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. Gardevoir gets Charge Beam and Thunderbolt. I think Gallade gets Thunder Punch too. Gallade does get Thunder Punch. And Thunderbolt for the rep. Also, if you want Gallade to know Metronome, you have to teach it as its Prevo before it evolves. Because for some reason, it does not learn Metronome, but its Prevos do. Yeah, if you wanted that level of whimsy.
I do love
Me also, big fan of whimsy.
Would you do me a favor and look up the moves of this Tropius has?
Sure. Hold on. Harry! Air Slash, Solar Beam, Dragon Pulse, Sunny Day.
Rusty's about to lose to this plant.
Not to this point.
So, what I missed?
I like how Sunny Day is a disco.
A little bit.
Nothing. Alright.
He beat Arvin, he beat Cassiopeia. We are now taking on the Elite.
So, Zach and Carmen flaked on us, so Mason and I went to the crib and got food, and I got ice cream.
Aww. Sorry, your buddy flaked on you.
It's alright.
I was gonna say, I thought a football game ended a little early.
Nah, it was the beginning of the second quarter, and we left. We felt kind of bad. Just we were like the only people there, and they said that they were open till 9, but we were like, yeah, take y'all. We tipped well. And they had the
If only
game playing
this
there.
would stay its type.
But Rusty, if you're in a battle with another person, they frequently pair their Pokemon in types that are frustrating to deal with.
Yeah.
That's true.
In this playthrough specifically, they often transform into types that are easy to deal with. But this time it's a little bit harder. Also, I don't know why I thought Gardevoir was
Doesn't matter, would have been the same. It's the same literally either way.
Well, Moonblast would have done more damage.
I meant to be super effective. So I don't know if it's all rib cribs or just the rib crib here, but they give you free ice cream with your meal.
I do know that.
So I really enjoyed my fudge bar.
You seem to be enjoying it.
Fudgy. Also, it's raining outside.
Good, we need it.
Is this the only game where you make 2 of the Elite Four members cry?
Maybe the only game where you make any of the Elite Four members cry.
You make a full half of them burst into tears.
It is the only Elite Four that you can only fight once. I do think that all of them can show up in the Ace Academy tournament, but for whatever reason, you can't refight the Elite Four.
I didn't actually look. What level are his mons?
When we started stream,
69.
it was 69 across the board.
Ha! Nice.
It was like 71, 72. And I'm hoping this battle isn't too much of a hassle for you.
Maybe he's going to continue to click the Moonblast button.
Oh!
Yeah, this is Moonblast.fight. I like his sparkle.
They're selling those gloves now. The one with the roll.
With the compass on them?
Yeah. Is that the symbol for this region?
Yeah, compass.
Makes sense.
It's the symbol for
I
this
think
region's Elite Four.
Because I think it's specifically the symbol for the Elite Four.
Not the one they put
Or
on.
like the symbol for the Pokemon League, or I forget. No, the symbol for the Pokemon League is like it's the Pokeball with the 6. Yeah.
Oh no! Rusty, you expressed psychic on this one.
Oops.
The speedrun uses Halucha, or not Halucha, Flamigo. Yeah, Flamigo.
The last one I saw did, but
Yeah, and the Dragalge there can poison point.
yeah. Well, this Hexorus can break the mold.
Oh no, my mole!
Is my Gardevoir taller than that Hexorus?
Possible.
I'm looking forward to a new Apple Dragon.
Well, what do their speeds look like?
Gardevoir is 5'3". Haxorus is 5'11".
So unless you had the biggest Tax or the biggest Gardevoir, and he had the smallest Hexorus.
Well, and the other thing is we don't know how they're measuring. They could be measuring like nose to tail.
Yeah, I've always felt that the sizes were kind of bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, they are. Move.
Back again.
Oh, no, he's not back. He's already dead.
No, he's not.
Do we still need to tell a friend?
He needs to tell a friend that he got bodied.
He's chopped liver.
I'm gonna shake your hand for that one.
That's a shake.
Good job. I'm like, That's a reference I did not think Nathan would be able to pull out.
You don't remember how big that song got.
No, it was a little before my time.
It was kind of everywhere when it was popular.
Yeah.
I think that, like, there was even, like, a Nickelodeon parody of it. I think it was, like, for, like the Amanda Show or All That or something like that. It's called Without Meat, and it was about, like, eating burgers.
Yeah, that... What you said to me, that... Without knowing, I could see it, and I'm like, yeah, no, that scans.
Well, and they still had, like, the Robin and stuff.
Oh, no, I know it. Like, I can see the Amanda Show production of it.
Because I'm pretty sure it was All That or something like that.
Even baby dragons. I don't know what else he said.
I'm skipping the dialogue.
Yeah, good. This is like the third or fourth time we showed it on this stream. Fine.
More like dialogue.
Is it because Rusty beat his ass?
No, because when you play Baldur's Gate, you roll die in your dialogue. What kind of die did you think I mean, Ian?
The kind that also happens in real life.
You know, some people play D&D in real life.
I'm fully healed.
I would argue that is still fantasy. And not necessarily real life.
Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy? I'm caught.
Oh god, who was on second?
Caught on a landslide. Roll athletics.
God, we are all over the place since I got here. Time for one of the more underwhelming champion fights, unfortunately.
Yeah, she has a team that would be way better if she just, like, reorganized them.
You guys are coming in with the most lukewarm takes.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a list that it was like her and Diantha were like #1 and #2 for weakest champions, and I'm like, I'm trying to remember the Diantha fight, and I'm like, oh, that's not a good side.
Diantha had a really cool Mega Gardevoir.
I was gonna say, Mega Gardevoir's not a slouch. But yes, it is not particularly inspiring to see a champion using Go-Go.
Or using Glamora as their last Pokemon.
I would be okay if Glamora was still the ace, but just her lead. One, I think that would be interesting. So, in the football game that we were watching,
Yep.
Oh god,
Okay, it looks really cool in, like, the rising sun.
Yeah.
Reflecting
both of these Pokemon are real shiny.
Yeah. Like, reflecting the sunrise, it's very cool.
I mean, one of them is actually shiny.
metallic, they're both real metallic. Also, Kingambit can be a really deadly mon.
It's very scary.
Especially if it goes, like, I don't know, not a second.
It's true.
But we were there, and this is Aaron Rodgers is playing for his new team, the New York Jets, and was in for 4 plays, had 2 incomplete passes, and got sacked really hard and hurt his ankle, and had to be taken to had to be carted off.
Can you hear me playing a song?
Yeah.
A song with the world's smallest violin?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why are we not
Well,
chunks.
you see, yeah. Well, oh god.
What one might say that Aaron Rodgers is a little past his prime and had plenty of opportunities to retire.
That, but
And yeah, he's a bit of a chunky.
he dove really hard into, like,
Very anti-COVID.
very anti-COVID into the Q group. So in like 2020, when the NFL made a big deal about, you know, you could only play if you're vaccinated, things like that. He misrepresented what he had done. He said that he was inoculated, and what happened was he had some bullshit fake doctor in Canada do something, I don't remember what the exact thing was, and
Injected some maple syrup into his veins.
something like that. And they didn't fill out a vaccine card, but you know, he very much misrepresented how it was, and he went on a big deal about, you know, and he's like, you know, took a very right-wing turn and all of that. And I kind of always thought he was a little bit of a dick, but mostly in a cool way. Like, there was after.
Oh no! If I switch my Pokemon, they'll get poisoned.
Well,
For all the rest of this battle you have to deal with.
his battle's over.
Now Rusty has to figure out how to deal with that damn cat.
Because he hasn't up to this point.
Oof, crying again.
Alright, Rusty, what's your plan?
Does guard spec work against auto crit moves?
Guard spec prevents you from getting your stats lowered.
Oh. There's now an item that stops crits. You can tell how often I use battle items.
None I'm aware of. It's the guard spec, which prevents your stats from being lowered, the dire hit, which increases your critical hit ratio, and then the X items, which boost their respective stats.
I could swap into Iron Valiant before the Miascarada, hit an X attack, and then Shadow Sneak it. Normally Shadow Sneak wouldn't work, but it's going to be Terra Grass.
It is.
So I could do that. Gardevoir gets Reflect, doesn't it?
I believe it does. But Reflect doesn't do you any good against a move that auto crits.
You're right. Nothing raises my defense against a move that auto crits.
Unless you can somehow not get crit. Which there are ways to do that. They took out Lucky Chant, but like Battle Armor and Shell Armor still exist.
I think the answer is hope that I outspeed with... I mean, I think the answer is don't use Iron Valiant for the whole fight. Swap it in and hope I outspeed or live the move.
You can set up an X speed if you move them in before, and that's a ×2 boost.
Yeah. Can you look at what a Meowscarada's speed range would be at level 65?
Take a look at your Nimona.
You can do that, right?
I mean, I can give you a range of speeds.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you what her speed's going to be specifically.
Right.
That's probably has been data mined, but it's probably stuck in a speedrunning Discord somewhere.
Yeah. I don't need to know its exact speed. I do want to know the range.
Is this the fastest way to do this?
It's level 65.
I think it's actually level 66, but same thing.
Well then, we're pulling it up.
Meowscarada is level 66. At level 66, a Meowscarada with max speed and max investment would have a speed stat of 251.
Oof.
That's not to say that's what she's got, but if it's got a perfect IV and a max speed stat.
Well then, go back to Nimona. What's the held item?
I don't
Probably
think it has
Oracle
one.
Seed to make it even more frustrating.
No, it doesn't have one.
I don't think any of her Pokemon have an item.
So now the question is,
Get the down arrow.
do I try
Yeah,
to outspeed, or do I try to buff attack and hit with the one-shot it with the priority move?
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer there.
Yeah. Either way, I think it's ideal for Dunsparce to be her 5th. Because then I can set up and then Drain Punch it to heal back.
Punch! I think it would have been the coolest thing in the world if they could somehow skip that load screen.
I love Rock's little tooth.
Hell yeah.
Too bad he's getting split in half.
You did prevent the rocks there. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's also works. Gardevoir just eats fighting types for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It does.
Lucario would like to have a word.
Yeah, well, there's a reason Lucario is very good. It has a weird... I clicked the wrong Pokemon.
Fine.
Well, I wanted that booster energy.
Hold on. I was gonna say just Terra.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, might as well. I might as well sweep from here.
Let him fight. Let him fight. I don't know if I've ever seen the Fairy Terror Blast animation either.
It's maybe a little underwhelming. So I think some are cool.
I think that's good. Good crit.
Now, I just gotta not get one shot by this. Oh shit.
But the good news I have for you, Rusty, is that it's a Dunsparce. Also, she's showing off with a 3-segment Dunsparce.
Surely I'm faster now.
I would be very surprised if it outspeeds you after next. You did it, Rusty. You beat the final boss.
The evil has been defeated.
Yeah, Meowscarada has been hard to deal with all game. In fact, I have not dealt with it all game.
But you did when it counted.
Yeah.
Dab on the haters, Rusty.
I think you can lose every fight to her but this one.
You can't.
You can, as shown by previously in this playthrough.
Rusty, you didn't lose every fight to her.
I lost every fight to Meowscarada.
That's true. I don't think he beat the Meowscarada.
Until just now.
But that does actually make a pretty good story, though, right?
Yeah.
This upperclassman who you've been struggling to beat, you finally come out on top now that you've become the champion. It's a very sports movie.
You did it. You beat the game, right?
You may need to go talk to Clavel here real quick. Go to the Clavel's office, director's office. I think that actually is what completes the Team Star story.
Is this the first game that doesn't have fossils in it, and yet they're all over his wall?
It is not the first game that doesn't have fossils in it. Alola does not have fossils. Or at least, no, there were no fossils introduced in Alola. There is still an NPC who will restore fossils. But the reason is because Hawaii is so new, Hawaii doesn't have fossils.
Yeah, and you can say that about South America, Mexico region too, right?
There are Mexican fossils.
I was kidding because that's the region that we're in now.
Getting next, quote unquote, getting next. I don't know why Spain doesn't have fossils, but there is an actual lore reason as to why Alola doesn't have fossils.
Do we have any... Do we have to go here?
No.
I think you just leave.
It's got a black... Okay, they're all...
Those are the...
Yeah.
I get to know my teachers.
Entrance hall.
Crush her! Like tears in the rain.
Baby.
You know, I also have the ability to transfer a large number of LP into my game. Do you think Penny just has like a home account with over 5,000 Pokemon in it, and it's just been racking up points, and that's how she did it?
She has 50,000 EVs.
I was gonna say they're all EVs.
Okay, we've seen like Penny's diet and room conditions. There is no way she ran up that entire flight of steps.
Nathan,
Yeah?
I posit you, the military cadet,
Yeah?
who lives off of, like, all of the energy drinks you could ever think of, and, like, gas station tornadoes,
Yeah?
and will go run a 4-minute mile, no fucking problem.
Yeah? You know what Penny's not? That.
I'm just saying, that diet
She's a
does
little gas
not...
station tornado.
Diet does not necessarily equal the...
I'm not
ability
saying
to-
diet, I'm saying lifestyle, Ian. Penny is not a military recruit. They're an egg of a Discord mod.
Oh, hell yeah.
For all that money you're about to earn, right?
All the trainers I have yet to defeat.
I keep finding some in my game, like my main profile, so...
Oh, hey, there's one right there. This is the way, right?
I think you're kind of going the right direction. You might set a marker.
It's not the way.
You can just kind of go up.
You can't literally linearly approach that direction. You can, why do we fall, Master Wayne, that way?
Insane that there's not an arrow on the map.
Go to your map.
You can set one.
No, but I mean on the map. It is insane that it doesn't like show which way you are pointing. I know that there's a set as destination button.
Yeah.
But like your little medallion doesn't have an arrow on the side of it saying which way you're looking.
Your character is pointing, yeah.
Well, kind of dark in here. I hacked the system and turned the light switch on.
That is probably not your mom, buddy. If there's meaning behind these ID numbers, I haven't found it.
Which ones?
The student IDs.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Descend to the Depths? Are we playing Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes. Actually, Tears of the Kingdom ripped off this game.
Yep.
Link wishes the Sheikah Slave would catch him when he falls.
You can tell that this game was in development longer because it came out first.
Yep. Sound logic.
Therefore, Zelda ripped it off. I am very intelligent.
They recently released a animated episode called Paldean Winds, where Arven gets attacked by a rampaging Titan.
Are those viewable on YouTube?
They are. I think they've only released the first episode so far.
Ryan's like, bye, bitch.
Look at Arven's big, strong man hands.
Stop.
Just saying, if it were me at the front of that motorcycle mon, the player character would be a splat on the side of a rock somewhere. Probably right there.
It's okay, bud. You don't think she died? That would be a hell of a way to end this game.
Nemona's body was never found. Roll credits.
Nemona just fucking dies. I hope you succeed. I love it when video game characters talk about how the thing that they're doing sounds like a video game quest. That's the kind of self-referential humor that I just can't get enough of.
Yep.
Look at all these super powerful Pokemon like Venomoth and Girafarig and Jumpluff. Super dangerous. Oh, I don't have the ability to open my menu.
I think not during your dialogue bits.
Can you get into fights?
You can.
What if I want to change the order of my Pokemon?
You gotta wait for the dialogue to stop. This segment is weird. Rusty, would you eat a salad berry?
It sounds like a trick question, so no.
I just thought it was a funny looking picture. Looked like Alien.
Some of the berries in these games look like not food. This is a really cool area.
I've always liked the how unnerving it is.
I think it would have been cool to introduce the player to this area and have, like, require Koraidon abilities to get further into it.
I think I am of two minds. It would be cool to, like, get a taste of it earlier. But I also do just like the huge fucking tone shift that this area is.
Yeah, that's also fair.
I like that whammy. You know? Shreen!
Oh, your dog didn't get to bite it? no, we'll get poisoned. I love how much they hate each other at the beginning.
Well, you know how like these school group projects are. Push the button.
Sir Knight, you are the only trainer competent enough to push button. Please, push button.
I wish it said who wouldn't.
Oh, nice little jingle.
Dusty, do me a favor and look left. There's that Ralts-Chu over there.
It's a little dark, isn't it? I don't think it's shiny.
I don't think so either, but it is shiny. I'm glad I said something.
Me too. Holy
Oh, fuck
shit,
yeah!
man. Good eye.
That's a Ralts, right? You can keep it in your team?
I'm not gonna keep it in my team.
I don't know, Rusty. It looks pretty Raltsy to me.
Well, I might have to keep it in my team until we're done with this conversation.
I'm just saying, it looks like a Ralts to me.
The
It starts with R and that's all we need, right?
I can't believe how not shiny it looked. I got on it and was like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not. There we go. I have 2 shiny Pokemon in my box.
I just can't not give Rusty shinies, I guess.
Yeah. I'm really glad that Quick Ball got it, because I don't think I had any moves that were going to not one-shot it.
I was a little worried about that myself.
I should have saved before I got it. But I was so sure that it wasn't.
Yeah.
Huh.
I knew it was gonna happen. You know what my theory is? Penny just can't fucking see. I would explain why she confused Clive and Director Clavel. He just has like horrible eyesight because she's a gremlin.
Well, canonically, according to Clavel, we also know. We did it.
You did it!
You guys think I'm gonna beat this in the next 6 minutes?
Nope. But we can go late, that's fine.
I'm shooting for 10 o'clock.
That's fine. Now, if there were a skip cutscenes mode, definitely you could beat it in the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, there's like 3 more required fights. They're both regular Pokemon and not regular Pokemon.
I can teach you a speedrun strat real quick after this cutscene.
Okay. Do you jump off of some wall somewhere?
That's exactly what you do. It's actually faster to warp back to the first base and just jump off a cliff to get down to the third.
You can do it without your dog?
Yep. You can still fall because it'll do the little rotom thing.
Well, I knew that it would let you fall. I assume there's some kind of glitchy way to fall.
I don't know if I would call it a glitch, but if you like, you know how you kind of like slid down that giant slope? There are places where you can kind of like do smaller falls and sort of pseudo slide falls and reduce the end lag.
Well, I'm happy to do some skips.
It's literally just go back to that first base, climb up the hill a little bit, and fall off the cliff.
Okay.
You'll just need to press the button here. Then you just go to that little warp pad to the right.
I'm going to go on the warp pad to the right, and then I'm going to run to the restroom.
Okay.
I got this Scarlet book. Research 1 or 0 gate?
Research Station 1.
I just hit my finger on the desk. Oh, I told
Ow.
Nathan about this, but not chat. I got a really cool infection on my finger going on right now. Taking some meds for it. I just bonked it on the side of the desk. Okay, I will be right back. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Show me this skip.
Okay. Head off to the right after you get out of here. You're going to kind of squeeze between the building and the fence. Not your other way. But yeah, that way. Basically, you're going to try and get around the fence. You follow it for a little bit. Go around the fence. Keep going. Yeah, good. A little further up. Yeah, onto this rock here. Fun fact, if you do a little crouch slide into the ledge like that, you'll skip that little backsteppy animation. And just kind of fall off.
I see how that works. works.
Now, see off to your left? See those kind of rocks there? You're going to want to kind of fall off there between the rock and the tree. Just kind of follow off the ledge here. Go a little bit to your left. It's basically behind you.
It's TM.
You're right.
Yeah, I see it, but there's a TM. Oh, no, it looked gold from far away. I'm still pumped about that Raichu, guys.
Yeah, it's exciting. I still think you should put it in your team. Or them bringing a dark type to a fighting type fight.
Arvin,
I
what
don't
if
know
you
anymore.
find out that your mom is dead? Are you going to feel bad about the words you've said?
Well, that's the thing is you can love somebody dearly and still like they can still mess up.
Yeah.
Just somebody because somebody's posthumous doesn't mean that they didn't like wrong you while they were alive.
Listen, man, guilt doesn't have to make sense, and often doesn't.
It doesn't. Would you do me a favor and descend the stream? Start to get a little grungly. Thank you. All right, Rusty, let's get this bread. Two lumps. If there are more skips, I don't know.
Hey, there's a TM here. Hey! Look! Look, there's a TM here. Look! Where were you the first time you saw Iron Rumble?
I think I was at the mouth of this cave, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
No, I think it's the thing you fight in Violet at that one station.
Yeah.
But I think I caught one at the mouth of the cave there, if memory serves.
Iron Rumble is just a silly little guy.
It's quite terrifying, actually.
Oh shit. That's not a skip.
No, I don't think it is, Rusty.
Man, it took me way back.
Yeah.
It took me way back.
They're even repeating the dialogue. I think you're supposed to go around to the left.
Yeah.
My motorcycle dog has PTSD does sound like the title of a light novel.
Or one of those isekai animes.
To be fair, Koraidon did kind of get isekai'd.
I fell into a wormhole, and now my dog is a motorcycle and it has PTSD. It's the name of an anime. For sure. Ding. Hello, children.
Even like the slowly panning camera here is adding to the effect. It's very good.
Does Arvin know his mom has a robo-clone at this point?
I don't think so. He knows something is not right.
Surely his mom would have been showing off the robot clone she made.
She mentioned it in one of her journals. But I don't know if he knew that there was a robo-clone.
Saying that this is just here and never gets addressed in any way.
Sure is, isn't it?
If I just fall, it'll probably scooch me back now.
I genuinely have no idea. Look, Rusty, you got 1/50th of a Terra type change.
Yeah. It's maybe a little overcosted.
If it were half that amount, I'd be like, yeah, that's a lot.
I would genuinely be okay with it being like 1. You can't change them mid-battle. The only difference is the amount of time it takes to change. The amount of work it takes.
Well, like, the idea is that you want
game.
to...
This is a game. It doesn't have to be a job. It's a game.
Yeah, the idea is that you're trying to incentivize people doing raids, which I can totally understand that. That's your content loop for the end game.
But there's plenty of other stuff that the raids already give you, like Pokemon with better guaranteed stats and money items and vitamins and event raids. Like,
If it were me setting the number, I may have set it to like 10.
Or 5. I was thinking just now before I said 1. What I was actually thinking, if you got them half as often, but it cost 2. If they were more rare, but it only cost you 2, I think that would also be a fine balance. But it is definitely prohibitively expensive to use the mechanic unless you are extremely engaged with the end game all the time.
50's a lot.
I would argue that I would be doing it more. I would be engaged in the end game more if it didn't seem so daunting to get in at it.
Koraidon's not a Ralts. Nimona, did you know that that Pokemon has a body count? So in real life, if there's an animal that kills humans, we kill it. Do you think that happens in the Pokemon world?
It must. There are episodes of the anime where the Pokemon Rangers have gun.
There's one episode.
That's why
And that
I
one
said
was-
gun.
And that episode has never been shown in English. I guess the Pokédex doesn't really shy away from implying that Pokemon are deadly.
Yeah. Well, I also subscribe to the headcanon that the Pokédex is fully inaccurate because it's written by a bunch of 10-year-olds. This Charizard's fire breath is 1,000,000 degrees, 10 times as hot as any sun.
Yep.
Like, no.
Drink the elephant, Rusty. You want to drink him and getting fluids.
Poison grass.
Dark grass.
Dark grass. Perfect. I'm going to drink this screw. Oh, it just auto heals us between every battle down here.
Fluttermane, to be fair, is the strong one.
Yeah, but he said strong looking. And I don't know if that's
There's a reason it is on over half of VGC teams.
Fairy Ghost is a wild type combo.
It's just really fucking strong, dude.
Oof. No, back in your ball.
Booster energy!
I want you to kill me.
That's silly, Rusty. Robots can't die. They were never alive in the first place. Now, Sada was definitely alive in the first place. She was so alive. I say was because that's in the past tense. You see, Rusty, even humans that have, like, family that cares about them and loves them, very capable of dying.
This is an insane room to have made with 150-year-old technology.
Let them fight. People fucking love Slitherwing.
It is pretty neat.
Pretty floofy.
Pretty cut in half.
Yeah. Now it's Slither Wings. Or maybe Slivered Wing.
Scream!
Can you believe that there's a Pokemon in this game with a move called Glaive Rush and it's not Iron Valiant?
Right?
I like the implication that Horseshoe Magnet existed in the ancient past.
Well, Pokemon both exist and don't exist in the past.
Explain.
They're all like fucking paradoxes, right?
They are. That is in the name.
That's what I mean. Sorry, not Pokemon. These Pokemon both exist and don't exist. Come on, crit. Yeah.
Oh, crit. You can even see like the slots on its arms that the fins fit into. It's a really cool design.
Yeah. No, it's my new favorite Pokemon. Although my favorite shiny is still.
You like the blue flavor?
Yeah. And there isn't a quote-unquote trans rights Pokemon, but if there was...
It'd be Sylveon.
It would be Iron Valiant. Sylveon is a close second. You're not wrong.
One could argue Azurill. beat her. And nothing's gonna stop you from stopping the time machine now.
I beat her. Now I'm gonna beat me. Oh my god.
God. Professor Sada?
Oh, I thought I had it. Paradise Protection PPP.
I'll defeat you, Sada. Nobody has more PP than me.
PPP. Remember that show, Bobo? The guy that
I
had,
do.
like, fought people with his nose hairs?
I did. Wow.
You're talking about tone shifts. This song also kind of.
A little bit.
not do the thing?
Not yet.
I have 1 HP.
It is, in fact, impossible for you to lose this fight. Like, even if you were to just spam Endure, eventually the game just takes over for you, terastallizes and KOs it.
Does the other Koraidon just not attack?
No, it just, your Koraidon will always do the friendship thing. This fight is, I would say, semi-scripted.
I defeated the PPP.
I always knew you had the biggest PP around, Rusty.
Stop that.
She does. Well, Rusty, you did it. And you didn't even need to use the shiny Raichu.
Yeah.
Shiny Ralts-Chu.
Well, I'm gonna head on out.
Are you going to be going the way home?
I guess. That's what it said at the beginning of this chapter, isn't it?
I believe so.
Let me see. All right. I completed the challenge. On Wednesday, we're thinking we're going to do a little bonus stream
For the
for
DLC?
the DLC. Nathan will be running that one.
Hell yeah.
We might even do that on Friday also.
Friday, we're actually going to be doing Jackbox.
Oh, right. Yeah, for reasons.
Yep.
And then maybe another bonus stream on Saturday. We'll see where we're going. We'll be doing the new DLC for a bit on the channel.
Yep.
And on Sundays, we're continuing Baldur's Gate 3 because it's the greatest game ever made.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe the real Ralts was the friends we made along the way.
No.
Well, fuck you, Rusty. Okay, we need to close before Ed Sheeran gets us canceled.
I forgot about Ed Sheeran. Bye.